Our first reading, I was just astounded when I saw it last week of how perfectly it encapsulates what I often feel and what I often hear from you. This sense of just horror about how things are. That's the whole first part of it. Lord, why are bad people so good at being bad? Yeah? Why do they seem to have all the wins, all the victories? Why is it like this? And when the Lord answers that prophet, I love this. He says a couple things, and you know God's about to start swinging when he says, write this down. Yeah? As he tells him, write this down. And he says, the vision will not disappoint. Isn't that great? God, who doesn't know how to lie, says to you and to me, hey, it's coming, and the vision will not disappoint. One of my heroes and friends, he was made a bishop in Helena, Montana, of all things, in 1999 or 2000, I can't remember which. But he called me when he said they were going to stick a pointy hat on his head, and he said, you know, as a bishop, I'm supposed to have a slogan. Every bishop has this motto. And I gave him a passage from the Gospel of John. I said, check this one out. And it's from the story of Lazarus, yeah? And when he opened to it, what he read was, quote, surely, Lord, there will be a stench. He could have chose that one, but instead, he went with this one, right? The vision will not disappoint. Isn't that great? And it might be hard to believe because what we see is insane, just inside of ourselves. I think we all know that to some extent we are morally insane. We are spiritually insane. We know what's good for us, and we don't do it. And we know that that bad thing we did, it didn't work last time, but we're going to go ahead and try that again. Yeah? Don't you drive yourself insane sometimes? I drive myself nuts sometimes. The man I want to be versus the guy I am. The guy who says to the Lord, let's do this, you and me. And then about an hour later, like, Lord, why don't you go ahead? I'll make sure this is fine here. Right? Our own sense of frustration with ourselves. Can we hear the Lord say, the vision's not going to disappoint? And Lord, what do I do about the fact that I am morally and spiritually insane? Well, how about our gospel? Jesus tells us what to pray, yeah? Increase my faith. Lord, increase my faith. I want to trust you that the vision will not disappoint and that it's coming. But for that to happen, I need an increase in faith. So why don't we go to the source of faith to ask for more? Lord, increase my faith. Not in what I see, but in what you promise. The vision will not disappoint. Lord, increase my faith to believe that. In just a few minutes, we're going to enter the Last Supper. We're going to be present at an event that happened 2,000 years ago in our timeline. And Jesus is going to transform bread into himself. And I'll hold it up for us to adore. And we can look and go, that looks like bread. Tastes like bread. And I get it. Lord, increase my faith. Increase my faith. We keep running into these troubles in ourselves. I get it. I'm there. But we can choose to believe that if we stay faithful to this fight, Lord, increase my faith, that one day it'll be here, this vision that will not disappoint. And until then, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to be faithful. And it's not just inside of us. It's not just in the Eucharist. It's also in our culture, isn't it? I've really been struggling with feeling low about all of this talk in our state, and I'm so sick of thinking about it and talking about it. But with this Proposal 3, Dad and I watched the Tigers on the internet, right? And the other day we started counting. And every other commercial literally was saying why you should vote yes on Proposal 3. And within those commercials, and this is going to be a big shock, they lie. I was like, what? Yeah, they lie. And they're really good at it. And they've put $20 million into Michigan alone to push a campaign. And I look at that and like Habakkuk, I'm like, really, Lord? And I even see sometimes I'll get on there and I'll see my former students with their big, beautiful hearts defending this awful thing. They've been lied to so well. And my heart is like Habakkuk. Really, Lord? This is what we got? This is us as a country? This is us as a state? Google the other day announced that they're going to change their algorithm. Did you see this? And they're proud of it. They announced it. Now if you type in pregnancy services, if you type in abortion clinics, they take out all the pregnancy service clinics. They took it out. It's out of the Google search now. Just abortion clinics will show up. They got all the money. They got everything. But they don't have faith. And we have faith. And where we lack faith, we're going to say, Lord, increase my faith. And we're going to hear God's voice say, the vision will not disappoint. The vision he has for you, the vision he has for our church, the vision he has for our state, it will not disappoint. And it's coming. And until it comes, we're going to be brave. We're going to be faithful. And we just won't give up. And no law that's passed or not passed can stop us from saying to people, we're here, we'll help. There's other ways. So today, if you're wrestling with discouragement in yourself or in your country or in your church, the vision's not going to disappoint. He promised. He promised it's coming. And when that's hard for us to believe, Jesus, increase my faith. Increase my faith. Help me to believe what you promised over what I perceive. Lord, increase our faith. Amen? Amen. Okay.